Hey everyone, this is Alan from BMW Durham, back again with another video, and we're taking another look at the beautiful 2023 BMW X7 M60i LCI now that it's been all cleaned up and it's in our showroom now. Alright, so this is my follow-up video to the X7 M60i video that I made a week ago that showed the car fully wrapped in plastic and also not PDI'd. So again, this is the new key. We have lock 3 times for remote engine start. We've got the nice M colors on here. It's high gloss black. We have unlock, tailgate release, panic button on the side there, and then there's a fail-safe button on the back here so you can get the key out of here and we can still enter the vehicle with a dead key. Now I'm just gonna get the pathway lighting on for you guys so you can see what the headlights look like on. So we have the 2 LEDs at the top there, and then we've got low beams, high beams at the bottom, and same thing on the other side. So that is the new split design on the X7, which also saw something similar to this on the new 7 Series. I know some of you are on the fence about this, but in reality this thing looks actually really nice. It is so cool the way that they've got a depth like that. And also I can get the illuminated grille going on, so it's not easy to see because it's kind of bright in here, but it is on, and there's that big M badging on the front there. And down here we've got the large radar puck. We've got some sensors down here. That side is closed, that side is open for the oil coolers and intercoolers and such. But ultimately, this is what it looks like. And I'm just going to press unlock one more time so you guys can actually see. There's a welcoming light animation where they come on individually like so. And it says BMW LED on the side here. And then it's all cleaned up, but it also looks like we're also aired out. But we have the 22-inch V-spoke 755M wheels in jet black, and we also do have the black M Sport caliper there as well. Looks awesome. There's the Canada market and other market only M badging on the side fender, little cutout design. We do have the M wing mirrors on here as well, which is first time for an X7. And also, if we go around to the side here, so just a little bit more room on this side. We have black roof rails. We do have the 2 sunroofs as we always have, one for the front and one for the third row. And at the back of the vehicle, so we have that new design antenna. So just to show you guys, this M60 is perfectly horizontally aligned. Somebody commented that it's not. BMW Rondell X7. These are the new tail lights, so let me actually just unlock the car so you guys can see the new animation there for the tail lights coming on. You've got this really cool design, and there's the welcome light carpet that just came on as well. So that is really cool. And let me just see what happens when I lock it. Is there an interesting animation with the lights as well? Yeah, so it comes off in different sections, which is really cool. And down here we have that freeform exhaust that is now into a quad. Well, there already were quad tips, but now the freeform exhaust part is also quad. It's kind of interesting. And let me just go back here, kick my foot under the car. So there is the upper tailgate, there is the lower tailgate. It looks like, I'm gonna just press this to see if anything happens. I think the car is already in the lowest setting. It looks like it is. And open this, right? So that's power. Underneath here, we've got air inflator kit, and it looks like we also have your cargo cover. Tow hook is usually under there, and wheel lock key is usually underneath here, so it is under there, I'm sure it is. We have a little storage compartment on this side, a little elastic 12-volt plug. There's all the seats being able to come down, so that is all the same from the last one. So if you want, watch one of my other X7 videos so you can see how all the seats fold down. But this is to adjust the second row, adjust the third row, maximum vehicle occupancy, maximum storage space. And headrest back here, I'm going to just flip them back down so you can retain your sight lines. Lift them up, you just lift them up. And we do have a black anthracite headliner in Alcantara. We do have rear third row heated seats. Let me actually get into the car now, because I want to show you more of what's up at the front, where something's actually different in this car compared to the previous one. But I've just used my foot to kick so you guys can see what that looks like. All right, so there's more of that welcome light carpet. I'm just entering from the rear passenger door. That is for the main sunshade. That is for the third row sunshade. This is for each side sunshade. So if I press this one, the other side will go down. So that's these two buttons here, right? Just like so. We have a power seat control. That's to return to a default position. There is space for adults in the third row here. They do have their own cup holders on each side. They also have their own USB Type-C and a little eye-ring here as well. And there's a little stirrup here for your seatbelt if the rear seats are folded down so it doesn't get in the way. They have some lighting controls up there, lighting controls on each side. This does have the Sky Lounge panoramic sunroof, which means your ambient lighting color will appear also in the sunroof. Over here, this design has changed a little bit, but that's your accessory port and USB Type-C. And this design has changed a little bit as well, but it's the same idea. There's an ambient light underneath here, and the center console in the back has pretty well remained the same as well. So let me now move over to the front. All right, so down there's the illuminated M60i door sill. We do have massage chair and memory seats on the passenger side. We also have this beautiful carbon fiber interior trim, Harman Kardon. And there it is with this is all lit up in the ambient light color. I love how it says M there, that's really cool. The X7 says X7 in that position. We do have full power seats, and these are the black merino leather seats. And there's the beautiful Idrive 8 curved display. We've got already these new style vents, a lot of this pattern going around everywhere, which looks really cool. These vent controls are actually really good. Inside of here, we have wireless charger, we have heated and cooled cup holders, we have the 12-volt plug and USB. But one thing I did notice is, because I guess the lack of wireless chargers, it actually shows a little battery thing in that picture so that you can recognize it just by looking. In the center here, there's that new crystal shifter. We have the start button, we have the iDrive controller, air suspension over here. That's your park button, electronic parking brake. We have traction, we have park assist, we have all your 3 modes, hill descent assist, and auto hold. If I open that up, your USB Type-C, looks like, whoa, we left the digital key in there as well. And let's go over to the driver's side and take a look. All right, so let me just grab the door handle, we'll open that up. So inside of here, that button controls the rear sunshades in the second row. That makes it so only the driver has control over the windows. All 4 window controls, left or right, side mirror, which is how to adjust your side mirror to move the side mirrors in. Open the hatch, we have unlock, lock, door handle, massage, move the second row to get to the third row, memory, and this is to control the passenger seat with the driver's seat controls down there. That's why it's a little chair with a number 2 on it. You've got your exterior lighting controls. We've got this interesting pattern in here, and that's pretty well what it looks like when we enter the vehicle. So let me just jump in the driver's seat. And let's see, so we've got a nice little M logo coming on here. And over here, so look at that. So I put it in sport mode, and immediately all the ambient lighting turned red, which looks really cool. And then in comfort, it's kind of like this yellowy color. And I'm going to imagine in eco, yes, it is blue. So that's really cool that it does that. But another thing I wanted to try is if I go through the iDrive menu, let's see, so this is iDrive 8. So one thing that I did notice that's different in iDrive 8 and the X7 is there's a reminder to check your rear passengers in case you leave them in the car. Maybe if your kid is Macaulay Culkin and you left them home alone, who knows. But yeah, there was a thing in here that I saw, which was a rear occupant alert, which I had not seen in previous cars. And there's also, what's this, deep sleep mode off, deep sleep mode with anti-theft alarm, deep sleep mode without anti-theft alarm. So I think this is basically allowing you to disable the interior motion sensor without doing the previous way, which is press the key, lock, and then press lock again within 10 seconds. And also, let's see what else we've got in here. I just want to take a look at what the ambient lighting colors look like, because I know that there's different choices this time around. And I also just want to see what does it look like on that M thing over there? So first and foremost, let's try Ivory. Okay, so we've got Ivory, we have Citrine, we have Gold, we have Lemon. Ooh, Lemon kind of looks limey to me. Then we have Emerald. That's a nice strong green. I like that. That looks pretty cool. And then we have Turquoise. That looks okay. Then we have Pearl. Then we have Azure. Then we have Ocean. And then we have Indigo. And then we have Lavender. This one might be my favorite, but again, I think I'm biased towards purple. Flamingo. Ooh, that's a nice hot pink, like actually hot. And then we have Papaya. And then we have Coral. And then last but not least, we have Rose. So Rose is also really cool. And we have lighting events with Idrive 8, so welcome, safety and warnings, incoming calls, driving mode, so that's pretty cool. And also, the X7 also gains, what is it called? It's called Assisted Driving Plus, so it will mitigate the speed at which you're cruising. It'll mitigate the distance to the car in front of you. It will also steer for you. It will also change lanes for you if you signal, and you can do this all without your hands on the steering wheel. So that automatic lane change is supported when assisted driving is active, so you just have to signal. And Assisted Driving Plus enables you to take your hands off the steering wheel in suitable driving situations. Please stay attentive at all times and intervene if necessary. So that is one step up from assisted driving, which was already pretty well amazing. I like this also because we still have some of the traditional BC automatic high beams and this lighting control, because if we get into the new X1 or iX, we don't have this anymore, and it's a little bit weird for me right now, but I'm sure we'll get used to it all soon. But ultimately, just really wanted to give you guys a chance to see what this all looks like now that it is PDI'd and cleaned. And now what I want to do is I want to pop the hood and show you guys the engine one more time. Alright, so let me just lift up the hood, and this is the new S68 4.4 liter V8 twin power turbo with the mild hybrid. However, it still produces the same power as the N63, which is 523 horsepower, 553 foot-pounds of torque. You do have your positive battery terminal here, negative battery terminal over here, washer fluid over here, and the engine cover looks a little bit different than the N63, but it is a different motor, S68. Alright, so now that all the wrapping paper is off, let me just do one more walk around the vehicle so you guys can physically see what it looks like. I apologize for some of the close angles, it's kind of in a tighter space, but from the back I can give you the full shot. And let me just go around to the front so you guys can see what the rest of the car looks like. It's hard to see a little bit because of the shadows, but it is black too. But it looks really good. And this car is already sold, so it'll be going to a new home shortly. Before it does that, I wanted to share it with you one more time. Alright everyone, so that was my tour of the cleaned and PDI'd 2023 BMW X7 M60i in black sapphire metallic with black merino leather. Car looks fantastic. I hope you like it now even better now that it's nice and clean, and we got a chance to see what it looks like with the Idrive 8 in there. Looks really good. I think it's a really sharp car. If you liked the video, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you on the next video. Thank you so much for watching.